Yo, hey guys, what's poppin'? Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing, and today, my friends, I have something very special for you. I know what's inside of this box. The company that was sending it, they reached out to me and told me they were going to send it, and now it is here, and I can't wait to show you guys. This is something new. Not just new, it's also exciting, and I think it's going to put the brand or the company that makes this shoe in a different place. It's a very interesting sneaker world right now. 2018 is going to be very, very exciting when it comes to the sneaker world, and the shoe and the technology that's in this shoe is going to help push that envelope and help make this year very, very interesting. So without further ado, let's hop right into the box and see what we have here. So this shoe is brand new. It has not released yet. It is set to release in February, and it's actually going to come in a couple of different versions of the shoe, and that story, I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we get down into the box. And it's really why I'm so excited about it, just because the sneaker world has so many things going on right now. It's crazy. So as you can see, this is from Under Armour, and it is the Under Armour Hovr, but not just the Hovr, it's the Hovr Phantom, which is crazy. It looks really, really dope. It's a nice looking shoe. I think you guys are really, hold on, sorry. I think you guys are really going to like it. Now, this is not how the shoe comes. This is a media pack from the folks at Under Armour, sending me a special look at it, but this is very nice though. If you take a look there, as you see there, has the Under Armour Hovr there on the front, has Hovr there, has Hovr there, and then it has the Under Armour there. And this box is really crazy. You see it says zero gravity field press here, and the shoes kind of just pop up. Actually, I should probably turn it around so you guys can see the shoes. That is pretty dope. So check that out. That's crazy. Anyway, so this is a shoe. I just thought that was cool. I just wanted to show that to you guys. Look at that. I saw a couple of videos online with these in it already, and so I saw how this worked. So check this out again. That's amazing. That's pretty dope. Very, very cool, Under Armour. All right, so let's take these out of here now that we've got over the exciting part of it. Looks like that's some paperwork, and then these are the actual shoes. If I can get them out of here. Goodness gracious, I'm struggling here. All right, there we go. Let's get these out of here. Put these down. This is so cool. This is such a cool box. I'm gonna keep that. So let's talk about Under Armour Hovr. So it comes with this, and it tells you everything that's going on with the shoes. It's a new running shoe. This is the Phantom. They also have a version of this shoe called the Sonic, which is like a low cut, more traditional running shoe. This is, I would say this is more of a stylish version of the shoe than it is like a running shoe. I mean, it is a running shoe, but this is obviously more stylish. It has the higher collar, which is kind of a thing now. So just a little bit of details about the shoe. This shoe digitally connects to Map My Run. I use Map My Run when I'm looking for a new route, or if I'm running a different sort of distance. And Map My Run, it's an app that allows you to kind of put in, well, not kind of, it allows you to map your run, I guess. So this has next level cushioning, which is called Hovr. Now, Hovr was made in collaboration with Dow Chemical, which is obviously a chemical company. A big thing in the sneaker world right now is actually working with chemical companies. As you know, certain companies work with other chemical companies, and Under Armour has decided to work with Dow. They worked on this material that they call Hovr, but the actual material is called olefin, which is basically, it's a almost like an EVA foam, and it's really responsive. So basically how you step on, when you step on it, it compresses really well, but it provides more energy than EVA when it rebounds or when it responds. So it has a lot of responsiveness, a lot of energy return to it. So what Under Armour has done is they've taken that material and they've wrapped it in a textile to give a little more control to it. A lot of times when brands introduce new technologies, they try to find a way to make sure they implement it where it doesn't affect the athlete. Well, it doesn't impose on the athlete, actually, not in effect, but it doesn't impose on the athlete. And so often they look towards running, and running is the easiest sport to do that because you're literally just going like straight line. You're not cutting like you're trading, so they can't give it to a football player, or they can't give it to a basketball player or a soccer player or something like that, because they're cutting and moving around a lot more. With running, you're literally just running in a straight line. You go to A to B basically, unless you're doing some kind of crazy hurdles or something like that. So with this shoe, the Under Armour Hovr Phantom, they've added that same sort of textile around the cushioning, what they call Hovr, what Dow Chemical calls olefin, to give it a little bit more stability. And then they've also put it inside of a carrier. Now I believe this is actually charged cushioning that they have on the outside, and you'll be familiar with charged because they put it in Curry shoes. I really was a big fan of charged cushioning. I remember it from the Curry 1 is when I really felt like I really experienced it, and it's really, really great. And so I think that's what they're doing here as well. So not only do you get the Hovr cushioning, you get the charged cushioning as well, which has also been in running shoes before as well. And these are really push that envelope, adding the charged with the Hovr to kind of add those two things together. For the outsole, looks like they have a lot of grip here, lots of rubber. Looks like they go from rubber from toe to heel, which is always a good thing. It's really bumpy. It's an aggressive pattern, I would say, on here, and maybe that goes more to this style where you could run. Maybe if you want to do some trail running, that this would help you with that trail running, because the grip and the traction pattern is a little aggressive on this shoe. This is obviously the white pair. They have a bunch of different colorways. I've seen them in black, I've seen them in red, so this isn't the only colorway that they have. They use the Threadborne here at the toe. If you're familiar with Under Armour, their knit product is called Threadborne. They have it here at the toe. And then from the mid panel all the way back to the heel, they have that bra-like material, which is what they call speed form. This was made, it's not, I shouldn't say bra-like. Yeah, it's bra-like material. It's not a bra. I don't want to make sure that it's not a bra. It's called speed form, but it's a really soft material that they use. It's lightweight and it's durable. So that's something that you can have as well. And take a look here at the insoles and see what they have on the inside. And it looks like they actually have cushioned insoles as well. Are these removable? So it doesn't seem like these insoles are removable, but they are cushioned, almost like it's a memory foam that's inside of there. And it looks like it's patterned in a different way as well. Like there's a part for the heel, a part for the forefoot, and then there's a larger part for the arch of your foot for a little bit of support, which is very unique. You don't really see that very often in sneakers, especially in running shoes. They don't really compartmentalize the foot that way, which I believe is going to help actually make this shoe a lot better. Now, again, as I was stating earlier, these are actually going to release in two different versions of the shoe. There's going to be a non-connected version that doesn't connect to Map My Run, and then there's obviously the connected version. There's a $10 difference. I believe it's $120 and $130 for the connected, $120 for the regular, or it's $130 for the non-connected and $140 for the connected. But either way, I think at that price point, the Under Armour Hovr Phantom is a really good deal on a shoe. I actually want to get a chance to try these out and get some runs in them. I've been trying to stay up on all of the running technology since I'm running more now, and I've read a couple of reviews from the runners' websites, and they have some very good feedback about the Hovr technology, the charged, and then the Threadborne, and also with the speed form as well, and just the shoe in general and how comfortable it is, and that people are actually just wearing this shoe as a casual shoe as opposed to wearing it just for running and just putting miles on it. There was even a review, I believe, that said that they actually didn't want to wear it and put a lot of miles on it just because they thought it looked cool and they wanted to wear it as just a general purpose shoe, which I think that is a very high compliment, especially for a sneaker company and for coming from a running brand where they don't really care about what a shoe looks like and they really just focus on the performance of the shoe. And speaking of the performance, last thing, has a little bit of a heel counter here. This heel counter doesn't look like it's adding a lot of stability. It's almost kind of low. It's almost like half the heel. So it's not all going up all the way for like a heel counter. But I imagine if you're running, you're really not going to need that as much since you're going in a straight line. If they do implement this technology into a basketball shoe, I'm sure that heel counter will be a little thicker and add a little bit more stability to the shoe. But in this case, I think it's there, but it's not really providing a whole ton of stability for your feet. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick look at the Under Armour Hovr Phantom. Thank you to Under Armour for sending this over. Obviously, this was a media pack, and this is not the pack that you will get when you go to the store, but it was a really cool package. I really love that. Look at this thing. I just think this is really cool, and I'm gonna show this off every time somebody comes to the studio. That's amazing. That's awesome. Anyway, all right, guys, with that being said, I am Jacques Slade. Hope you enjoy. Make sure you stay tuned because I got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys in the next couple of days. As always, I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Peace.